better pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive.
From Atlanta, Georgia, we're live from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Okay.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. You're going play fake with Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to take this down.
They put that damn man on that dude all time.
With a nice 21 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield,
how you already have freaking wear and tear.
Sends him out into one of those spots out wide.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let's go now. Go.
Play fake. Penix bails out of the pocket quick.
Bro, come on. I'm gonna switch over to dude.
A yard or two short of the 25.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, shot.
Throwing Penix. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Penix on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Definitely gotta blitz again.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Let's go.
4th down, here's Penix. That one complete to Pitts.
Bro, Winfield,
He's
what
into
the
the end zone for an
fuck?
Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180. What's that?
Drive begins with a run by Irving. Powering his way
Damn,
forward
I
a bit,
hit that
giving him
damn
about
hole
6
from
there
the
to begin
jump.
this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
180.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. He rolls to his right. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And that's good for a gain of 5. Play made there by Clark Phillips.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Set. 180. What's that?
Right back to Irving now. Oh, he's trying to get away,
Yeah,
but
come
unable
on,
to
you
do
gotta
so. They
fucking
catch him
block.
behind the line on 3rd down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let's go now.
Robinson on the inside give. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Here we go, shot. Let's go.
Staying with Robinson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Big gain,
Dude,
14
fucking
on the
ridiculous.
play. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Trap 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Another carry for Robinson. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Ready.
Penix working from the gun. He had it for a moment.
Incomplete.
Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be third and long.
The fuck?
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Shut up.
Third down give to Robinson. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's the give to Irving.
Oh, come
His effort
on.
results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Once again, Irving. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
180.
You just get the play off.
Oh my God, bro.
It brings an end to our opening quarter. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this.
Fucking bullshit.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down.
Fucking what the fuck?
Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix.
Ooh, that would have been. If it was going to pitch,
that
would have been a pitch.
Surprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down
That's
coming
what he
up.
was throwing it to.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball stays at that 37.
Fuck.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Penix here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
3rd down, it's Penix. He's trying to push the field.
Indeed.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They'll punch it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completed over the middle. They will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
180.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
What's up?
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And 2nd
Okay.
down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, why'd you stop?
Finds him over the middle. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Complete to Emeka Abuka. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Stop.
On the give, this is Irving. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
180. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Brought in. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. If Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
20. What's up?
Third down, give to Irving. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Mayfield to throw for it. That one's good to Godwin. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down, 24 yards, and it's a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Out left and on makes the grab. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Dude, just stop right here. Come on.
19-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hiking, 79 Bronco. Motion, motion.
To the air with Penix. Got a man, it's Drake.
Oh, Drake London is not even that fast.
The 40, just a little bit short of it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ready? Hot, set, ready.
Throwing now on 1st down, Penix. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Tracking 60. Hot, hot.
Penix now.
Oh my God, bro. Pick that off.
Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hut.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons, who don't have many options here on 4th and long. Bradley Pinion on now to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Start.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he gets this down near the 30.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
A 41-yard gain. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Oh my God.
Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
Forgot.
They've got first down from the 31. Irvin here from the gun. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix looking to pass. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing Penix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, shot. 60, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here.
Come on, there we go.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Bradley Pinion brought on now for the punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. He has it at the 22. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180.
We get to Irving to start this drive. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Mayfield now from the gun.
Oh, that was bad. That was stupid.
Coverage, and it's intercepted.
That was so dumb.
And the Falcons take over
That's
after
so
forcing the
fucking
first turnover
stupid.
of this ball game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That throw intended for Drake London. And that'll bring up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jamel Dean makes the play.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. Second down. They'll stick with the ground game here. And all it can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. They take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Handoff headed right. Irving. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
43-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Well, that looked just like the fucking milk.
Here's Baker to throw. Tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll air it out on third. This is hauled in by Allen on the right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Bro, that's the longest. I should have hit all. The slowest damn draw ever.
It has been such a good day offensively for the guys up there. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's second and 14. To throw, Mayfield. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
All set now. 1st and 10. They give to Irving, left side. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Excuse me.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll throw 3rd and long.
Oh, fucking stupid. Goddamn right.
Really good plays, Brock. Back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Staring down, back down in distance. It was going to take some type of big play
Who's
offensively
the damn
to extend the drive.
backup comes in
But all
and gives
that
up a
sack did
sack.
was create a bigger play for the defense.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers try to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did.
Damn,
Whistles
bro.
after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Robinson.
Good fucking cut.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. On 1st down, here's Penix. That one's complete, right side. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
2nd and 3 now. Penix working from the gun. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Cougar 19.
Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Penix on first down. Throw right side. By Mooney. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Again, Penix to the air. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
At the 20-yard line.
Ready up.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18.
It's Penix yet again. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
3rd down, it's Penix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Field goal attempts coming up from John Parker Romo from 37 yards in the right half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7.
Damn, bro.
He's
Blocked
brought
him.
down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
180. What's up?
Baker out of the pistol. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They kick the running back in motion. Third and long, Mayfield.
Ooh, I did not see A.J. Terrell there.
Damn. Lined up incomplete. Buka, the intended target. And that brings up fourth and long.
I thought I had a touchdown.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We've reached the end of 3 in our week 1 opener. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther leading.
Penix here from the gun.
Ooh, damn.
On the line for his team.
What a catch.
For 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Penix now on first down. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go. Dragon 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
From the shotgun, Penix. Hits him on the in route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Come on, bro. I was right there.
Great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Viking 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
180.
Damn.
Carry here for Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
20.
From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Again for the first time to Rachaad White. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's White again. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down. Again, this is White. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead.
Falcons 10. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Agnew on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st down, here's Penix. Flushed out of the pocket.
Oh my God, bro. What the hell?
The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. To the air with Penix. Complete over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Put some heat on this deep ball left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar Knight, Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger, 19.
Penix is going to throw again.
Bro, come
The other
on.
one certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Rocco, and go.
Trying for it with Penix. Gets everything he has under this one. Going for London, but it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
situations, it is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
One of the tight ends motioning right. Short pass brought in. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
180! Start!
First and 10.
Damn,
it's
bro,
against
just
White.
completely
He's caught
missed
just as he
the
crossed the line of
block.
scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Buccaneers looking like they'll start this season with a win. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second
my-
down.
Hell no.
180! What's that?
The give now to White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
What's that?
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the lead goes unchanged from 17.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul, somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing Penix.
48-yard
Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Warriors 70!
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Viking 18! 60 Mavericks! 60 Mavericks!
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Falcons go first down.
On first down, here's Penix. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Caught just shy of the goal line. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A gain of 9.
And the timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Hey, in this situation, why not? So I'll just go ahead and go for 2 here.
The Falcons will line up.
Here he goes, one final shot. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
27. Falcons 16.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Bucs are able to get to this kick, and now they're just a few moments from victory.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the game stays at 11. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.